So report, for first let us understand what report is. So a report help us to display the data in a summarized manner. Okay. If you are doing something, suppose you have got one assignment and you are asked that, okay, after completing by today you have to give me report. So what in the report, what you are doing, you are giving the summarized summary of all your activities you have done, what you have done, summary report, it can be said. So a report is like that. A report helps to display the data in a summarized manner. It is used to generate the overall work outcome in a clear format. You can create report in the database. We can create report. So report provides us clear-cut picture. Okay, and report is generally we use report for to show our performance or any other activities related report to our manager or boss, and because they do not have time to study see the every steps in detail. So what we are doing, they are asking for report. By looking the report, they can understand the what is going on, what means and what they need to do further. So report is that. Okay, so how to create report based on tables, how to create report in OpenOffice base, that also let us see. So very simple, again it is. What you have to do, we have already done table, queries, forms. So now we are going to create reports. So how to create report? Use wizard to create report. So simply what we have to do, click on that, use wizard. So it will be open. Again, the report has to be based on a table. So select the table. So again, we will be selecting our own table, that is imp table. And what different fields you want to keep in your record. So we want to keep all the fields in our table in the report, in our report. So what we will be doing, we will be selecting all the fields. So we have selected all the fields. Now next, click on next. So it is asking labeling the fields. So in the report, what you want to be displayed, suppose imp ID. So do you want to change the label imp ID? So if you want to display imp ID as imp ID itself, so no need to change. But if you want to display something else in place of imp ID, then what you can do, suppose I want to display employee ID. So you can write employee and ID. So what will happen, in place of imp ID, it will display employee ID. And ename, so I want to display employee name. Then DPT, so I want to display department. In the report, I want to display department. And in place of cell, we want to display salary in our report. So this is how we can change the label. Click on next. Then grouping. Grouping means if you have to perform, suppose here we do not have to perform grouping. So grouping means grouping of records. For example, suppose we are having a tables where tables of students, and in that tables we are keeping the records of all the students of our school, and now we want to see the house wise report something. So what we can do, we can perform grouping, we can make grouping, house wise grouping can be done. Okay, so here suppose we do not want to do any grouping, so let us move next. Click on sort option. So sort option, again order by sorting. So if you want to perform sorting, if you want to arrange the records either in ascending order or in descending order on the basis of some fields, so you can go with that. So suppose select salary here, salary for sorting. So I want to display the report in ascending order of the salary of the employee. So we will be keeping like that. You can select another field also. So I don't want. Okay. Next, what we have to do, click on next. Then choose layout. So layout. So you can select the layout now. So it will display our report is creating. So you can select different layout. Suppose see the difference if I am selecting any one of them. So this as per your wish you can change, you can go with different layout. Okay, so this is how you can change the things. Okay, and here also it will make the difference like that. Okay, so let us select this one, so it will be like this. Okay, and from here let me select this one. Okay, so that this at this step only we are working with the appearance of the report. Okay, it is not going to affect the data of the report, it is going to affect the appearance of the report. Okay, after that simply click on next. So create report. So what you want to give the name of the report, title of the report. So suppose you are giving report of employee. So this is our title of the report. Okay, and then it is simply what you have to do now. Now here you see it is two options are there. One is a static report and another one is dynamic report. So let me clear you what is the difference between this. So if you are going with a static report, then what will happen, the report will be that report will not be linked with the base table, because the report we are creating, that is linked with that is based on a table which is called base table. Okay, so if your report is static, so it will be fixed once it is created. Now if you are doing any changes in your base table, that changes will not be reflected on your report. But if your report is dynamic report, then what will happen, there will be link between your report and the table on which it is based. So if your report is dynamic, then if any changes are done in the table on which the report is based, what will happen, that change will be reflected in your report also. If you are doing any modification in your base table, then the report that is linked on with that table, and if it is dynamic report, then that changes will be reflected in your report. Okay, so let us keep it dynamic report, and now click on finish. So our report is ready now. All the data is present now, and we have arranged the things on the basis of salary, ascending order of the salary. So that is how we are getting here. Okay, okay. So this is how we can create